Greetings. So, I think the problem with a lot of gamers is the hypocrisy of them. Is that on one side they're outraged that they can't get the machine, but on the other hand they're not outraged at their own situation in life that they don't get their shit together. It reminds me of a Marilyn Manson song. Anyhow, this is OTR Ogre and Corgi, and if you like or hate what I'm doing, like, link, and subscribe. And hey, if you want to leave a comment, leave an intelligent one or a rage-filled one, and share with a friend or an enemy, just for shits and giggles. Let's get into it. You know, like I said before, you're not outraged at the companies. You're outraged at the scalpers. But without the company producing a situation where they only release so many of them, and they didn't put any safety protocols to guarantee this like anti-botting situation. No, they just sold it to whatever company. And then the big box stores. You're probably going to still shop at the big box store anyway. So what does it matter if you're angry about this? It doesn't, because your outrage does you no good. If you're not willing to make difference and changes and actions, then why even be outraged? You should just be like, well, fuck, I didn't get one, whatever. I'll get one later. That would be a logical way to be about it. But realistically, what I find funny is how many of these people, they have all the time in the world to be outraged about a gaming system. But with all that time, you could actually improve yourself and probably achieve something with your life. You know? And think about this for a second. Look at all the people that are writing you right to the bank. You know, you talk about the scalpers, but no, the scalpers are riding the rich to the bank. I mean, like, look, I don't even call them scalpers, they're entrepreneurs. They said, hey, wait a minute, I can invest $1 and make 2 or 3 back, so for every dollar I put in there, I'm making 2 or 3 back or more. Who the fuck would do that if they had the ability to do it? See, the thing is, you talk about how it's fair and unfair, fuck all that crap. Who cares? For a second, you know, like, if you really, like I said, gaming companies didn't release enough machines, which made a scalper's market. And they're using this outrage that everybody has to drum up more people wanting to buy it. So they'll be, instead of people being casual about buying it and then maybe thinking to themselves, I don't know if I need this, people will be like, I can finally get one. It's mine. You know, and everybody just slowly de-evolves when it comes to these gaming machines into a version of Golem. Like, oh, my precious. My precious, I have my PS5. Like, that's literally what I see people turning into over a crappy gaming machine. Because I say crappy because the first part of any generation is always shit. So that scalper actually did you a huge solid. Yeah, some rich guy who was going to buy another one eventually anyways is buying the crappy version. Ooh, no. And you wait 2, 3, 4, 5 months. Now, here's my solution to a lot of your problems. First and foremost, you should probably get a life, maybe get a real job, so you're not poor. Because the fact that this, like, one thing per year, you know, a lot of people get their tax returns and they go out and they buy their golden Magic MacGuffin gaming system. And they're like, look at what I've got. It's so awesome. The translation, it's literally your bread and circuses, by the way. And if you don't know what the term bread and circuses means, you need to look it up. And this is what part of that Marilyn Manson song said, we're anything to belong, in that line. That line is so perfect for what we're seeing going on right now. And so I look at these people, and maybe, just a wild thought, maybe do some retro gaming. Go back and play some of the games you played in the past. Have some fun playing them. You know, if you have to have PC, you probably have a backlog list that you need to play anyways. Why don't you just do that? And while you're enjoying all these games, and the market, they're losing money in the market, and they're like, oh shit, we better respond by making more goddamn machines. Because if they start seeing that their shit's going belly up, you better believe they're going to cure this problem really fucking quick. But they're not going to cure it as long as your manufactured outrage keeps on making them money. And by the way, what about all the YouTubers? No offense to them. You know, I'm like a raccoon rummaging through their trash. So, you know, I'm into recycling. Whatever you throw away, I might make use of. But the reality of it is that they're getting rich off this too. Like, hey man, do you think they're doing a Ridge Wallet ad or a fucking, you know, gaming ad or some shit? Do you think they're doing all this crap for free, or their VPN, all of them doing the same NordVPN ad or whatever version of VPN? You know, do you think that all that's for free? No, they're getting rich off this. And that controversy is just like with the Last of Us controversy. They're getting rich off this shit too. So don't bullshit me. You know, and then we'll wait. You know, occasionally when they open up the super chats, they do a stream, and they make like more, like how many PS5s worth of money in like less than an hour or two, just so somebody can be patted on the head and they read out the comment. You know, like, please, they're writing you to the bank, but you've got all this time to be outraged. Honestly, the people that are losers in this, the socialists and whatnot, the people that don't have their shit together, they're just going to sit there being outraged until the price goes down and the availability goes up. But those that actually have their head out of their ass, take this opportunity while there's an availability of what you want to go make something of yourself, do something with yourself. You know, protest the fucking gaming system by not buying it for a while. And fucking tell the world why you're doing it. You know, write them, email them, you know, whatever. I'm not buying this until you guys get your head out of your ass. Make this fucking right. Because if you don't, they're just going to keep doing this. But because you're a console peasant, you'll probably just tolerate it. Anyways, by the way, the best line of that Marilyn Manson song is "fuck all your protest and put it to bed." I really agree. That's the way I feel about this whole Microsoft PS5 bullshit. Seriously, fuck your protest. Doesn't matter. Anyways, this is OTR Ogre and Corgi, and try to have something of a good day, a sane day. Take it easy. Like, link, and subscribe. Leave a rage-filled comment. Leave the little finger emoji. That one's always good. Take it easy. Like a raccoon rummaging through your garbage.